The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
Here's a give to Etienne.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Second and 5 now.
Lawrence escaping the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Flush to his right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 27. Flushed out right. It's complete to Tavon Austin. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Bridgewater.
A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Josh Allen. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Bridgewater's throw taken in by Sutton.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Bridgewater on 1st down.
They'll fire one downfield for Fant.
Touchdown, Broncos! Noah Fant, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no good plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down. They go play action now. Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
It's a throw again as Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
Lawrence will throw.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
2nd down and goal. Lawrence eluding the pressure right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
He was brought down by John Miller. A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Josh Lambo on for the field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
And Lambo will put this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Jaguars 10, Broncos 7.
Here's second and 10.
Here's Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with third down looming. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. There goes Melvin Gordon. The 30, 10, 5, and all the way home for a Broncos score.
So Melvin Gordon, he has been a 1,000-yard rusher in this league. No more for getting the tough yards, but he breaks off a big one there.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Jaguars 10.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The Jaguars on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Flush to his right. He's got Smith here. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
Completes it to Austin. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
They go play action with Lawrence.
right side. This is Austin with a catch. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tavon Austin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Lambeau on for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater.
Caleb Chason
able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard. To try again after the sack. Bridgewater, there's the stiff arm. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Bridgewater. This pass caught by Hamler. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The end result, 21 yards. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Bridgewater. He'll fire one downfield for Fant, and that is incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Here's Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And the Jags grab it, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker. CD but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Now McManus for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Broncos 21, Jaguars 17.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Throwing after the interception, Lawrence. He's going to get this to Austin complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now Lawrence. Flushed out right. He'll let it fly for Austin. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Broncos 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Bridgewater. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Third and long now after the sack. We'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a...
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Bridgewater. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And they're going to face a 3rd down. To throw is Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Now Bridgewater on 4th down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Bridgewater again. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. K.J. Hamler, 30 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Second and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. On play action, Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Olivier Vernon brings him down.
A second and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 27. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And it's third down.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down.
Bridgewater to throw it. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he will have a Broncos first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Play fake. Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Bridgewater now.
A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. To throw, Bridgewater.
They're going right back to Hamler.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here's Bridgewater. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
60 outlaw. Hey, I-7. Look at me, zipper.
On 1st down, Lawrence.
Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Hey, Delta.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence.
But it's caught on the right side at Smith. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Again, it's Lawrence.
On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Austin. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Irv Smith Jr., a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Escaping the pressure. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
There on the stop was Tyson Campbell, first pick of the 2nd round back in April.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Bridgewater. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Broncos on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Bridgewater. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Play action now. Bridgewater. That is taken in by the tight end fan. Shoves him, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, Steve 6, 5.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And he finds Austin complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now Lawrence on first down. Smith catches left side. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Lawrence over the middle, complete. That's Austin. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 30. I tell you, he is closing in on a 300-yard receiving game now. He's maybe one catch away as he's got a first there. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Flush to his right. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Smith. And he is out of bounds here. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
And they ran just a little underneath route here on first and goal, but there's really not a whole lot of room to operate this close to the goal line. He's just not able to get loose after the catch.
On second and goal, Lawrence. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. The 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category, and that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And the thing that stood out to me was his ability to continue through the initial contact. How many times do we see runners get slowed up and not get what they can on a run because of that first contact? But he kept the compass pointing in the right direction, kept the legs churning, and turned this into a huge play.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 2nd and 10, Lawrence flushed out right. He's going to get this to Austin, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Completes it to Austin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. To throw again is Lawrence. Complete. Smith has it. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Lawrence will throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown. Travis Etienne. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. On the return is Spencer. And he returns this to the 22. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got plenty to catch.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on.